was weak. Hello, Internetians. My name is Josh, aka Player, your coach of the New York Metagross, welcoming you back to the UBLN. So, I know this video is very, let's say, late. We had our Week 1 battle a couple weeks ago against Raichus. So what ended up happening was a couple Jenners had to leave, and it really put a lot of pressure on Darude, who I believe was the only one who was still active, and I believe maybe one more. So they were really pressured to gen teams, and it couldn't get done. We had a lot of battles that still needed done. So Week 1 got extended. So until we could get some more Jenners, and everything. Nonsense. Anyway, we have more Jenners. We have very reliable Jenners now, which is absolutely phenomenal. So that's great. And we're ready for our Week 2 battle. Well, our Week 2 team builder, I should say. Now, something to note, originally we were going to be facing off against the Miami Magnazones, and I don't remember the coach. Anyway, he had a team that was super, incredibly, ridiculously weak to Excadrill, and I built a team and I was all ready, and then he had to drop from the league for personal reasons, and in came his replacement coach, and his replacement coach changed all but one of the mons, so I had to rebuild everything, and we're battling the very tail end of the week, so there's that. So, all that aside, we're here. It's Week 2 time. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's time. Let's do this. Here we go. We are going against the one and only Tesla Mouse, coach of the Houston Raichus. Link to his YouTube will be in the description. And his Twitch and his Twitter and everything else I can find on him. He completely revamped the team, and it's a very, very scary team, and it's a lot scarier of a team than the last one was. So that's fun. Anyway, his team should appear below me now. He has the Hippowdon, which is just a very, very nuisance, a big nuisance, a very bulky ground type. I should go over what our team is. Let's go over our team. I'll put our team on the video here in a second. There you go. Thanks, future me. I know you can't respond because I'm an adult. Anyway, yeah, the Hippowdon, bulky ground type. Can set the sand from my Excadrill, which would be really cool. However, I can't really break through. I don't really like Excadrill in this matchup as a Sandrush Tweetbird just because he does have Politoed with the dual weather. That's cool. Hippowdon's a great stealth rocker. Politoed's a great rain setter, albeit worse than Pelipper. However, both of them are just very phenomenal at setting up the proper weather, which is what he was going for. He's going for a double weather core, as you can see. He also has the Goodrow, which is a phenomenal bulky dragon type, able to take hits from stuff like my Celebi, stuff like my Yanmega. Can take a hit from my Espeon if I'm not Psyshock or Specs. Meteor, great setup sweeper, another stealth rocker. Shields down is very, very good because I won't be able to Toxic it or Thunder Wave it or whatever I want to do to it until it reaches 50%, and then it's just gonna start destroying my team. I don't have good mons to really handle this mon. Like it's insane. I'm gonna have to find a way to really just prepare for that thing and be ready to stop the sweep, or else I'm gonna lose. He has an Electros, that's gonna be one of his Z captains. Does decent work to my team just because he can run certain coverage and just blow a lot of my team back. However, he might be He might be kind of caught between whether or not he wants certain moves, such as U-turn or Volt Switch, etc. Can be very annoying to deal with offensively, but I do think I've checked it rather well. Granbull is there, and that is going to allow him to handle stuff like my Tyranitar and potentially my Mega Glalie. However, other than that, I don't think it has a really good matchup. It's a very strong, bulky Fairy type. Very slow, but can dish out very strong hits, such as Choice Bandit, Play Rough. And I can also take hits being a intimidating Fairy type. He has a Latios, another Z Captain, probably the scariest Z Captain. I don't know if he'll bring it, just because I have Tyranitar, and Tyranitar is just generally such a good Latios for in counter and Trapper and everything. However, I do have mons that can I also have mons that can switch into it rather well. Primarina, if it's physically defensive, can take almost nothing to from any attack. Excadrill takes on it very well. Celebi can take it on very well. Like I said, Tyranitar can take it on. Licky can take a hit or two. Yanmega can just protect and then Bug Buzz it. Noivern can just drop a Draco on it, outspeeding it, etc. So I don't know exactly if he'll bring it, but it still does work to his team, and I wouldn't be too caught off guard if he does bring it. He has a Magnezone, and that is going to be the only one he really kept from the previous team. And he still does not like Excadrill at this point. I mean, Excadrill can still put in work within... If he doesn't bring Politoed to stop the sand, SD Groundinium Z destroys him. Look at his ways to handle SD Groundinium Z. Or SD something Z to handle Electros. Which can be worn down by my Flying Stab if I really want to. It still puts in work. And Magnezone was... is probably his only way to stop it. His only counter. And I know that's weird to say Magnezone can be a counter to Excadrill, but if it gets a free switch in with an Air Balloon and Magnetize, then it's basically untouchable by my Excadrill. And it can just HP Fire me, and I can't switch out because of Magnet Pull. So that's fun. Moving on. Here's a Stoutland. Very, very phenomenal normal type. Very, very strong, and very, very fast under sand. However, it is outsped by my Excadrill, and it doesn't really put in a lot of work because I think Stop is such a Celebi, Tyranitar, and Licky, as well as Hitmonchan to potentially Bullet Punch. And of course, Excadrill to outspeed. So I don't really expect it to come. He has a Poliwrath, which can do a decent amount of work to my team. However, I do have Primarina, Noivern, and Celebi to kind of handle its dual stabs. So it will need Ice Beam and potentially one other move just to be able to do anything. But the Rain Sweeper that I'm really worried about is going to be Mega Swampert. Whew. Big boy man Mega Swampert is just a threat. It's crazy how strong this thing is, and I hate facing this. But we have to, so we have to find a way to handle it. Phenomenal, phenomenal Pokemon. I very much expect just 4 attacks with Ice Punch and Superpower for my Licky. However, that is going to be really his team. What do I really expect? I definitely expect Minior, Electros, Politoed, and Mega Swampert. Potentially the Magnezone, and either one of his dragons. So, wait, did I already say Minior, Politoed, Electros, Magnezone, Mega Swampert, Latios, or Goodra. Those are the 6 I'm really predicting him to bring. Alright, let's get into our team, shall we? First one we're going to be bringing is going to be our Noivern with Dragonium Z, Frisk, Hurricane, Draco Meteor, U-Turn, and Flamethrower. This nukes him. Absolutely nukes him. And with Rain, anytime the Rain is up, I get 100% accurate Hurricanes, which is phenomenal. And I have the Z Draco there, and that's going to allow me to guarantee a kill on Goodra or Latios, and it's also going to allow me to get a huge hit on the Electros and potentially Okoe, depending on what its set is, and if it's Assault Vest, if it's Max F, etc., etc., etc. Flamethrower is going to be there for the Magnezone, being able to hit the thing for a 2-hit KO unless it is Assault Vest. And U-Turn is going to be really good for a Momentum. I really like Momentum in this match, just be able to get in some of my other offensive mons, or be able to keep the pivoting up and not let him really get the edge, I don't want him to be in a good position at all this match. I want to constantly be in control, because that's how I feel I'm going to beat him, is constantly clicking U-Turn, get into threats, and just destroy him. Now, Hurricane is really nice because it's going to help brew down something like the Magnezone. If he comes in with Magnezone on my Noivern, I can Flamethrower that thing and start weakening it for my next mon to potentially sweep, which we'll go over in a second. I have max special attack, I have 236 in speed, and I have 20 HP, I have a timid nature. What this is going to let me do is going to let me outspeed a max speed... I believe it's a Choice Scarfmon? I believe it's Choice Scarf. No, it's a Minior. Of course, it is a Minior, Jolly Minior with shields down. And I can hit that thing with a Z Draco if it hasn't set up yet and just keep that threat gone. So Frisk is really nice. That's going to allow me to scout out items, see what everything is. I can see if Politoed is going to be Damp Rock, so I can know how many turns that Rain is going to be up. I can scout Electros to see if I'm going to be able to kill that thing with a Z Draco. I can scout Latios to see if it's a Z Crystal. And if so, what? It's just going to be very good information. Frisk is a very good ability, and I expect to do a lot of, or help me out a lot this match. Now, like I said, I did want to break down some of his mons so that my next mon could sweep, and that is going to be our Speed Boost Yanmega. Insect Plague, Buzz, Giga Drain, U-Turn, and Protect. One thing I really want to do, if he's not super hardcore calculating U-Turn damage, if I go for U-Turn with an Insect Plate before I get a Speed Boost, that's going to help me bluff Tinted Lens, especially if he goes into Magnezone. And if I'm bluffing Tinted Lens, then he won't think, okay, I need to keep my fast mons alive. He'll think I need to keep my bulky mons alive. I can wear those, so, let me go back. because I'm getting caught up in my words. The goal is to make him think he needs to keep his bulky mons alive. If he needs a sack, he'll sack his offensive mons. He's like, the big threat is Yon Mega. Keep the bulky mons alive to handle Tinted Lens, boosted Bug Buzzes. When in reality, I just need to wear everything down and just sweep the speed boost. I did that wrong. Whoa, hold up. He won't think to keep his bulky mons alive. He'll think to keep his offensive mons alive because he can outspeed it. He'll be like, keep Latios because I can drop a Draco on that thing and prevent that thing from killing anything else. I get the speed boost. I'm now faster. He sacked the wrong mon. He's in trouble. Insect boosted Bug Buzz is going to go to town. His resistance to the Bug Buzz are as follows. Minior, which does not take it well anyway. Giga Drain does a decent amount to that. He has Gramble, which does not take it well at all unless it's especially defensive. And even so, he wouldn't want to take an Air Slash, which, even though I'm not bringing, can, for good reason, would just destroy him. Magnezone, we've already talked about this, how I'm going to wear it down. I have plenty of mons that can help wear it down. And Poliwrath, which does not want to take a Giga Drain. Giga Drain will also OHKO Mega Swampert, and I have enough speed so that I can outspeed a max speed Goodra. Protect is there so I can guarantee a speed boost should I need it. And like I said, I just love U-Turn on this set, just so I can constantly bluff the Tinted Lens, the Choice Spec, and just get momentum, get momentum, get momentum. He's going to go into Magnezone. I spelled Magnezone wrong. Why didn't any of you tell me? You probably did. You probably were screaming at your screen, but I can't hear you. Hold on. Hold on. This is an emergency. Is everything else spelled right? Alright. It's all spelled right. Alright, great. So, if he goes into, say, Electros, and I go into my I go for U-Turn, I'm now in with Primarina. He'll think I outspeed him. He'll freak out and switch out. And then something's going to have to take Primarina's attack. But we'll get into Primarina when we get there. That is going to be our Yon Mega. The Bird Spam will hopefully be able to put in work once again. Next one we're going to be bringing is our Licky Licky. We have... Oh, that's not my set. No. I forgot to change it before. So we have Choppleberry, Cloud9, Licky Licky with Rest, Sleep Talk, Power Up, and Knockoff. 252 HP, 108 attack, 132 defense with a Impish Nature, 4 special defense, and 12 speed. Whew. Yeah. So max HP and is going to just help me take hits very, very well. 4 in special defense is because I had that leftover 4 and needed somewhere. 12 is to avoid speed creeping from Gramble and Howdon, and also will let me get over a min speed Electros. The 108 in attack is going to allow me to OHKO a Mega Swampert, or the Mega Swamp, specifically the Mega Swampert set I think he's going to run. I think it was like 124 HP after Stealth Rocks with Power Whip. Knockoff is there because it allows me to knock off stuff like the Latios and the Magnezone and the Electros and potentially the Gramble or the Minior. If he switches into Minior on this as I go for knockoff, there goes his White Herb. He is now a lot easier to revenge with. Yawning, yay. He's a lot easier to revenge with something like my Excadrill or my Primarina. So that's cool. The reason I have Rest Sleep Talk and not Wish Protect is because Wish is not compatible with Cloud9 in game. So, yay. Whoop-de-doo. Would have really liked Wish, but it'll be okay. I do have the Choppleberry, and that's going to allow me to take a hit from the Mega Swampert. Should he be Superpower? Superpower does a lot. Cloud9 is obviously going to get rid of his rain-boosted Waterfalls, but I can still take 2 hit KO. I believe I still don't get 2 hit KO'd by Earthquake, which is very, very nice with that defensive spread. I can also handle Stoutland very well if he decides to go the Sand route, and I can just nullify everything. I won't take sand damage. I won't have to deal with Water Creeks and attacks. It'll be great. So, there's Licky Licky for you. Hopefully we'll be able to put a stop to his weather and switch in on other attacks. Rest Sleep Talk is just going to be kind of annoying, but also then I won't have to worry about when I'm going to be able to go for Wish. All I have to do is get this thing in and go for Rest, and then all of a sudden back at full HP. So the next mon we are going to be bringing is going to be our Excadrill. We are bringing a Sugarberry Sand Rush Excadrill with Iron Head, Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, and Brick Break. 140 HP, 252 in defense, 116 speed with a Jolly Nature. That speed is going to allow me... Oh, wow. Hmm. Outspeed and max speed Swampert, or Politoed, or Poliwrath. So if weather is not up, or more specifically, it might be Adamant Stoutland too. But more specifically, if sand or water, rain isn't up, then I can get some damage off with the Brick Break. Now this is where I mentioned the Magnezone set, the Air Balloon Magnet Rise potentiality. I thought I still spelled Magnezone wrong. Brick Breaker is going to allow me to hit the thing for a 2 AKO. So if he tries to pull that shenanigan on me, I'll be able to take it on. I have Sand Rush in case he does go the sand route. I believe this is also the... This is the spread I think he's going to run with Stoutland. Unless he speed creeps Hitmonchan. This will speed creep... I'm sure I put something on screen by now. If I have it now, I'll put something on screen in a second of what the speed is. But I think it's a Stoutland speed... I'm speed creeping a Stoutland speed creeping... Mega Swampert. Anyway, Stealth Rock and Rapid Spin, very nice. Stealth Rock is going to be great to get up against the team, helping chip down a lot of his mons, put Minior in range of other attacks. More specifically, because that is his big rock weakness. Put Swampert in range of Power Whip, just do chip damage all around. Rapid Spin is going to be great to get rid of his rocks that he may put up on my side of the field with his Swampert or his Hippowdon or maybe his Minior. And then Iron Head is what I believe to be the best stab. I do not have Mold Breaker because, again, I do have Sand Rush, so I can... I mean, I'm still decently strong with this mon, so potentially there is the potential for Iron Head to do some late game work if Sand is up from his side, of course. So there's that. I have as much physical defense as I can because it's better to... I will get more out of investing in defense than I will with that massive HP stat. And this is going to be my way to handle Minior. Because Minior is a threat. If he brings HP Fire or HP Fighting or something instead, he got me. He got me good. There's nothing I can do. I have to prepare for a +2 Earthquake though. Acrobatics is fine. Stone Edge, just Bubkiss. I have to be ready for Earthquake. +2 Earthquake will not kill me, and I can kill that thing with an Iron Head. So that's cool. If I don't see Minior, perfect. This is a great Rock Setter. Great Stoutland check. I can switch in on Granbull somewhat easily if rain is up, and I take a hit from Gladius. So that's perfect. Now, the next Pokemon we're going to be bringing is going to be our Celebi Leftovers Natural Cure, Psychic, U-Turn, Recover, and Toxic. 140 Spadef with a Calm Nature, 116 speed, and 252 speed. This is that same speed. Again, you already know what it is because I put it on the screen. And then a lot of special defense, so I can take on stuff like the Poliwrath because I take on a physical set pretty well. I can take on the Goodra, and I can take on the Latios. I can take on the Electros, Magnezone. And I just naturally handle most variants of Stoutland anyway, as well as I can take one hit from the Swampert. I handle Hippowdon very well. Now, I do have Psychic over anything else. I mean, yes, Giga Drain would be a smart way to go, but I think Psychic is a lot better. Just due to the fact that I had a reason. Why did I not want to get Giga Drain? Goodra. I want to be able to stay in on Goodra and not just have to click Recover over and over and over. Toxic is nice because I can wear down Goodra, I can wear down Electros, and just wear down his mons in general. And then U-Turn, once again, I've already explained U-Turn, how great it will be to get in my Noivern, my Yanmega, or my next one, which we're going to go over now, which is going to be my Primarina, Splash Plate, Torrent, Aqua Jet, Hydro Pump, Moonblast, and Scald. All I need is Dual Stab. He does not handle this mon at all. At all. Modest, with just a little bit of speed to make sure that nothing is speed creeping me. Aqua Jet is going to be there so I can revenge Minior if needed. Under Rain, if everything goes right, except Excadrill dying, I've knocked off his White Herb, it's Rain boosted, he's at -1, Aqua Jet does 80% at that range, at that rate. Otherwise, it typically just does 35 to a standard Minior. But this blows him back. He does not have switch-ins. Modest Splash Plate is the best way to go because I don't want the Life Orb recoil. I want to be able to take a hit. I can take one hit from Minior, I believe. No, I cannot take a +2 Acrobatics. Never mind. I can take a +2 Stone Edge, I think. Maybe. No. I don't know. But at max HP, I don't really need the speed. I mean, yes, I could go 1 over max speed Electros, but then he just becomes less bulky and it becomes an easier way to handle. I could go faster than Swampert or uninvested Swampert or Adamant Swampert, or I could go faster than uninvested Goodra, but I think he's going to run enough speed for my Primarina anyway. Water Step, so good. That's why I went Splash Plate over the Pixie Plate. It just does so much better versus team. His way to switch into water is going to be his Rain Month, which is just going to take a lot from Rain Boost to Hydro Pump. So yeah, getting this one in against something like Granbull or Electros is just going to be so very nice. And that is going to be what we are bringing versus Tesla Mouse and the Kyushin Raichus. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. I have so much league content, and I will be in the NPA Minors coming up soon. I don't know when that video is going to drop, but with that, hope you guys enjoyed. That's going to be the last of me, and I will see you tomorrow for our battle, and I hope you guys enjoyed.